everybody to the channel. Today we're doing a little bit of Eset in the mid lane. Eset is one of my favorite mid laners. A little bit of bias there, but her possibility for just excruciating amount of high burst is so good. We are up against Hera, who has pretty much the same thing with Argus, but a tad bit better. So we do have to kind of focus on our plays, making sure we're making the right plays at the right time. Hitting all of our abilities is going to be super important for us to make sure we're dealing consistent damage. I'm going to grab that first, place some wards. I was hoping for a little bit of a stun to give Loki something to go off of, but it did not work out that way. Any type of early game kill for us is going to be really big. Making sure that we're not getting hit by those is going to be also very important for us. Maximizing XP is pretty standard with any kind of mid laner. We want to make sure we're clearing all the camps that we can as much as possible.
Your left tower is under attack.
Oh, she must have cleared it. Yep. That's what I say. She must have cleared it right before. Kind of zone for our Loki here. Eset does have a decent amount of zoning, which is going to be very important for us. Not hitting our shots as much as I'd like, but that's okay. Our passive's super good, with just giving us extra power. Oh, she actually hit us with that. That's unfortunate. That's okay. Our wave clear is a tad bit better. Do that just to make sure she can't come back and hit us with something hard right away. Having the silence is really good. We're going to be able to pop a whole bunch of shields, because we are going to be going Book of the Dead. I popped that a little early. I thought she'd just turn around and run like she has been. We're going to focus on our square first, because that is our wave clear. Get some damage in. Poke damage does help us out a little bit against Hera. She is out of pots. If she had any to begin with, I did not look. Oh well. Oh, this is unfortunate. Yep. We could not get our root off, or our square off, which is root resistant. You can't get stunned in it oftentimes, which is unfortunate, but that's okay. We probably won't hit level 5, yep. Like I thought, we probably won't hit level 5 before the Hera, which isn't super great for us. They are probably going to be dropping Argus almost at every possible opportunity that they can. But how the Arachne came through shows me how I should be placing my wards a little bit off, because they did come up behind us. I was not expecting the gank from behind that early on. I thought we might have been able to zone a little more. Make sure we're getting wards. There's the Arachne. We did hit level 5, so that's important. That's going to help us out against the Argus fights, or just securing kills, or surviving an Arachne gank. Arachne thrives on ganking very often, so I'm sure we're going to see Arachne quite often in this lane, which isn't all that terrible. There are worse junglers to be fighting other than Arachne.
The end comes swiftly and quickly.
We don't... Oh, hello. Ares blinked down.
Death shields her subjects from despair.
That should be Ares' life. Yep. There's the Hera ult. There's the Arachne ult.
I do not
Enemy ultimate
fear.
down.
Wasn't very cash money of you.
Unfortunate. There were no calls from our duo lane, but that's okay. We should have more wards on the map than we do. Wards are very, very important, but we don't have those out. Doesn't seem like our team is too keen on using their early game gold for the wards, even though the early game gold on wards can win the laning phase. At least that's what I believe. 100%. I'm always buying wards as much as I can, as long as I remember, throughout the game, no matter what time it is. Kind of zone for our support here. Everyone's over here. There's a party in mid lane right now. They must not be doing super well over in duo lane if the hunter's already over here. These early parties in mid can be kind of detrimental for us. But the more XP they split, the further ahead we get. As you see, we are two deaths in. So we're behind on that aspect from the Hera, but we are already above Hera in levels. Focusing on our clear is going to be super important for us.
Enemy missing right.
I think placing these wards a little further back are going to be better for us. We have to be a little careful with the Ares. Want to make sure our beads is up for his ult, which it is. Which I'm sure he's aware of. Hi, buddy. Want to make sure we're
Enemy missing middle.
watching out for our Arachne, or the Arachne to show up. I'm sure we'll have plenty of Arachne ganks. Like I thought. We're just gonna beat that. I saw that coming from a mile away. When you turn that gank around, the close wards are definitely going to be extremely helpful for how this Arachne is ganking us.
Your team has destroyed a right enemy tower.
Take this jungle buff.
We're going to be focusing our ult as much as possible. It's going to give us more healing, more damage, just better overall. Anytime you have a ult that increases in damage or increases in healing, I do feel like that should be the highest priority when you're upgrading your abilities.
The end comes swiftly and
She's probably going for her red. Eset's damage is pretty high. If you let Eset get ahead, it is very hard to come back. I wouldn't say we're necessarily at that point right now,
enemy missing middle.
but we are getting closer as our levels get up. Oh, she hit that. That was a good pick.
Your right tower is under
Just basic
attack.
these ones down.
Someone on the other team got owned.
Not super crazy important for us to use our abilities at every second. I see you, buddy. Oh, that's unfortunate for us.
Do not allow this to be the
That's
end.
really unfortunate for us. Loki missed his ult because of the push. Now, our next item. I think we're going to go straight to a Ratatouille. That's going to help us out with our healing with our ult. So we are going to go straight ahead for that.
Welcome
Go
to
right back to
death's
lane here.
doorstep.
Loki is a little pushed up, trying to fight over that.
You,
Oh, nice. He got
you
it.
gonna start getting kills too, or
That was a good
They
pick.
will tremble before
you should?
We don't really have a whole
you
lot of
should probably
cooldown right
stop
now,
queuing with
but
that guy.
we will fix that later in the game. We won't worry about that too much. The Hera did catch up with that kill on the Loki, which is unfortunate for us, but still not the end of the world. I think we're in a pretty good position. We should, yeah, I was about to say we should be able to start
enemy missing middle.
one clearing these camps here.
Dead eyes never shut.
Keep missing this first one, which isn't super great for us.
That's my boy right there.
Retreat,
He
right
can frag
lane.
anyone.
Did not think she was going to be going all the way over there.
Come swiftly and quickly.
I'm on my
On
way.
my way.
I am running. I don't know if we'll be able to get there to save him.
Welcome to death's doorstep. Those who tremble before death are paralyzed in fear.
Focus solely on getting away from this Arachne here.
Did somebody report that guy? Don't worry, champ. I'm sure you helped.
Missed. It's unfortunate. We're just gonna focus. Oh well.
Silence.
Kinda waiting for our Cabrakan to come clean this up.
Now that was a big brain play. Someone on the other team.
That was a good team wipe there.
Death feels
And we killed all of them. Except for Loki.
she does.
Get a route to Hootie and then we'll just go on back. We're gonna go ahead and get
Behind us.
Aegis. Aegis is gonna help us in these fights like this. But that was a good trade-off for us. We ended up snagging a couple kills. I think we only got one actually. Which is fine. Clear a little bit, we'll go for a red and then we'll go up to help the team.
Welcome to death's doorstep.
We do have a lot of damage right now.
Anyone's
The
surprised.
sweet kiss of death, fit for a queen. On my way.
I'm coming, bud. Gonna snag both of those. Thank you. They are going for the Gold Fury, which I don't think is the play.
That's my boy right there. He can frag anyone.
That was good. We'll just turn this around.
Rally to your queen.
Throw our ult to kind of be able to secure the Gold Fury kill and heal our team after the fact.
The end comes swiftly and
Eset's ult is pretty decent at being able to do that. And I'm not too concerned about having it up all the time. Making sure that we're using it is going to be more beneficial for us. It is just too good of an ult to ignore. Hi, buddy. You coming? No? Just gonna push down lane here. It's good to know that he can clear the archers there. He's going around. Just gonna walk away from that one. Shouldn't be too concerned.
You should probably stop queuing with that guy.
Get beads out of that. You don't want to get fooled by that. Not with the amount of ults that they have.
Rest from despair.
There's the Book of the Dead.
Come to death's doorstep.
When we're just gonna leave.
Be
Don't
right
worry,
back.
champ. I'm sure you
A
helped.
drink, perhaps, to replenish
He was
your
able to get the
strength.
kill, so we do hit assist points there. Tim's not doing too
A weapon
bad.
fit for only the Queen
We're
of
doing
Death
pretty decent.
herself.
Especially with the odds stacked up against us. Arachne can be hard to deal with, but
Yikes.
we're doing pretty good at turning her ganks around.
Retreat, middle lane.
It's not worth the tower, buddy. Oh, you got a
gonna
kill.
start getting kills too, or
That was a good kill. I'm coming, buddy.
Your left tower is under attack.
speaking of
Not
killing
soon enough, I'm
sprees,
sorry.
we've got one coming up.
I'm sorry. That's unfortunate.
That's my boy right there. He can frag anyone.
Even the dead
I'm gonna go back to my
see
red now.
all things.
We need to just continue to focus on leveling here. We have a slight lead against this Hera. We're doing good damage. We want to make sure we keep that. We have a lot of pen, which is helping us out in the damage. So that's mostly to blame for the damage that we're doing. But we want to make sure that we keep that snowball going. I think Cherry's still here. I'm not overly concerned about Cherry.
Enemy missing middle.
Trying to let this Loki know that he's getting pinched. I think he realized it and got out.
The end comes swiftly and quickly.
Yeah, our wave clear is pretty good.
Enemy missing
Can
middle.
somebody report that guy?
I can't believe he got hit by that.
Come to death's doorstep. Those tremble. Now to your queen.
We're just getting kind of ult dropped here.
Don't worry, champ. I'm sure you
The
helped.
Loki ult came in clutch there, really helped us be able to live that. And now we're not in too bad of a position. We are working on a little bit of healing, but it's not for the healing aspect of it. It's more or less for the cooldowns and the power that it gives. Its passive is really good.
I don't think anyone's surprised.
Loki's here, which isn't great. We have beads up for the Loki ult, but we don't really want to beads the Loki ult, that's the thing. We're more or less going to let our ADC here clear the way with his basics.
The end comes swiftly and quickly.
Tanky Loki is annoying. Thought he was still in there. He must have gotten out, which is unfortunate, but that's okay. Ares is probably going to look for a blink ult here. So you want to make sure we're careful of that. The Arachne gank I kind of expected, which is why I was backing up so much. The squishies. Oh, let's start getting out of that. And we're just gonna turn. We don't want to be the face of our fight here. We have decent escape, but it's not great. So we want to make sure that we're not the ones face tanking all of the abilities.
Comes swiftly and quickly.
We do have most of our team still here, so we should be able to secure this. Their team is coming back, so it's not super great for us, so I think we just leave. We're gonna stop that.
It was an honor to fight alongside you.
Yep. Kind of back up there like I expected. It's not super... it's not a great position for us to be in with that fight. They are going for Gold Fury. We might be able to snag it. I doubt it. But we might. Yep. Unfortunate.
Serapis.
If we were able to clear that red buff a little faster, we would have been fine.
Be right back.
Let them know that we're leaving. We're gonna go finish our soul gem.
So
The soul gem is just
it
gonna
will
be too
bring
good for us.
fortune.
What do they have? A lot of power. A lot of health. We're gonna go Soul Reaver.
Someone on the other team
I think we'll go
got
Soul
owned.
Reaver and then
Your
Book of the
middle
Dead.
tower is under attack. Enemy missing right. Your middle tower has been destroyed.
Cherry's just pushing down mid lane here.
Welcome to death's doorstep. Enemy missing middle. Be careful, right. On my way.
Your
Can
team
kind of
has
let them know that I'm
destroyed a
rotating
enemy
over.
tower.
I do kind of expect a rotation over here. Maybe not. I don't know where they went.
On my way.
Rotate over and help this guy. Heard the Arachne around here somewhere. That's big damage for us. We don't want to focus too much on picking fights that we don't need to. Just being careful is going to be beneficial for us in the late game. In the end of it all, this Cherry is just split pushing, so we need to be careful of that, because the Cherry can split push actually pretty effectively. They're a little behind on levels, but still, even if they have even the slightest bit of penetration, which they do, it will not be hard for them. That was a really good blink by this. Okay, and that's fine, we can just let ourselves get pulled in here. The bead take us out of that. That's a whole lot of nonsense that we don't want to be in.
Welcome to death's doorstep.
A lot of ults getting dropped on us there. He went in. He got it.
He can frag anyone.
That was nice. That was a good pick. I don't think we pull for this. We should just go get Fire Giant in.
The end comes swiftly and quickly.
They're gonna want to pick this fight though. I don't have wards at place. There's the Arachne gank. Rotate back to the line here. Again, we want to make sure we're not the ones face tanking a lot of things, and then just pushing front and into their faces isn't going to help us with that. It's Arachne beads, which is big for us.
Yikes.
Yeah, we just got blocked in there. That's not a good spot for us.
Don't worry, champ. I'm sure you helped. Double the kills, double the bills.
We do hurt
Forgive me, master.
Hera a
I
lot.
must go all out.
We didn't hit her with the silence. That's so unfortunate.
Are you queuing with bots again?
The task beneath me, but no matter.
We don't have a whole bunch of peel happening on our team, which isn't super great for us.
Freeze. We've got one coming up.
Having to peel with this team with how many people they have to get in the backline is going to be important, but that ult hurt. Take a sip, my throat's getting a little dry here. And by ult, I mean that Cabrakan ult. That Cabrakan ult just trapped us all in there, allowed us to just take all that damage. It wasn't worth it. Our team kind of got swept because of it, but it is okay. It was a good try. I know what he was trying to do. He was trying to keep the Loki, but the Loki was long gone well before that. So I don't think it was super necessary. Do we win this one? If we can get our team fights together, yeah. easily. Every time Hera has ult, we have to be careful. If we group as a team with the Hera ult up, it's just going to be a lot of damage that we're all taking for no reason.
Is under attack.
Throwing a delay down here and we'll get rid of that wave. Hey buddy. We don't have wards, I keep forgetting to buy them, so we have to be careful.
Be careful, enemy missing middle. Cancel that.
Never mind, Arachne is here.
Be careful, right. Enemy missing middle. On my
Enemies
way.
in the left jungle.
I want to make sure that these people know they're getting rotated. Yep, there's the cherry, which means the Arachne should be over here somewhere. There's the Arachne. Oh, she didn't go back. I thought she was going to go back. I'm here to fight this, guys. We could look at a Sherry if Cherry pulls up. We are going to have most of our team here. Let's eat that. We don't want to be in there.
Did somebody report that guy?
Oh, she hit us with that too. As long as we're focusing one person at a time, we should be able to clean up these kills. Loki's here. That's unfortunate.
Drinks for days. Forgive me, master.
That is very unfortunate for us.
Just like my hopes and dreams, they're all dead.
They're being able to pick us off one by one a lot more. They're getting more peel. The Ares ult is really good with the Hera combo. It's not looking great. We need to focus on the Hera first. Or the Arachne first, even. It's probably going to be both towers. They're pushing hard.
Your right tower is under attack.
Jeb might be able to stop it. No. I wouldn't have recommended trying either, but upgrade our beads now. Beads is going to be important for us. I know we're getting Book of the Dead a little late, so it doesn't come in as useful, but it's still going to help us out a lot with as many people as they have to get behind. For example, with that Loki, we might have actually lived it.
Welcome to death's doorstep.
Oh. And we are going to go ahead and keep our starter here and upgrade that once we have the gold for it. I think that'll be our next item build, or item buy. It's just going to give us more cooldowns. They're going to contest for the gold. Here in this fight, kind of looking at the cherry.
You gonna start getting kills too,
That hurt. The Hera ult hurt a lot. He should be dead. I'm not going to worry about it.
That's my boy right there. He can frag anyone.
Defend left lane. Death shield her
We'll use our ult there to help clear that and heal us back up to full. This push by the Loki was really good for them. We need to just get some picks. If we can get some good picks, like if we can get a Hera kill here, it's gonna be super big for us.
Dead eyes never shut.
Unfortunately, we don't have a whole lot there. The Lokis are fighting. We want to make sure we're peeling. Keep this Hera out of the fight here. We can take the Hera, so I'm not
Don't
super
worry,
concerned with
champ.
that. I'm sure they can handle the one Loki there. Now this is when we're going to want to push up. kind of pull Argus away from this.
You should.
We don't need to be fighting that
probably
Argus
stop
as a
feuding
team
with
right
that guy.
now.
Did somebody report that guy?
Welcome to death.
We take the battle to them. Destroy the right.
Silence.
Big brain game.
Able to snag that. We used our silence to stop her from actually being able to get a shield there.
The end comes swiftly and quickly.
Kind of hoping he would push a little faster, but that's okay. No, sir.
Those who tremble before death are paralyzed in speed.
You're just gonna walk away from that. That was a big Loki ult. Arachne is coming at us, so we're just gonna run.
Be careful, right.
We're gonna leave.
Be right back.
I know I said that we were gonna go that first, but I think this Book of the Dead is gonna be so much more beneficial for us. It's gonna help us out in these fights. They have so many junglers. Well, assassins, I should say. So many people that do well in the jungle. We're gonna want to be able to just go through it, fight these fights without defenses. They just have a lot of power. Clear this wave and then we'll rotate over to this fight that's gonna happen over here. Sherry's gonna be late to it, so is Ares. But they will be coming.
Even the dead
Someone on the
see
other
all
team
There's one of
got
them.
owned. I'm gonna be honest, I don't think anyone's surprised.
death.
That doesn't silence them? That's surprising.
2 for 1.
The end comes swiftly.
They're looking for
and
the...
quickly.
Nope, that's unfortunate.
Oh,
Yep,
do not fear.
that was a death. Our team is being so hyper-aggressive on the wrong people right now. And pushing up into one lane is two. Just a team of two. It leaves out, or leaves an opportunity for the enemy team to pinch way too hard. And they're doing it every time. Yeah, I'm not too sure that this one's a win anymore. Neither team is really getting anywhere for the fights. But I don't really think this is gonna help us out too much. We're not doing horrible in them. It's the bad position that's killing us. That fire giant might actually secure them the win if they push after this. We do damage, but as they're picking us off one by one with our high damaging kind of gankers just frontlining, it's not helping us out as a whole. If we could hit our stuns a little more often, a little more accurately, that would help us out too. I am missing a little more, or a little too many stuns, more than I'd
The end comes swiftly and
be happy
quickly.
doing.
On my way. Be careful left.
Arachne's over here in the jungle.
Somebody report that guy? That's my boy right there. He can frag anyone.
Yeah,
Go where I please. Do not
That
allow
was
this to be
embarrassing.
the...
so unfortunate. I mean, look at this. They're gonna get the
Don't worry,
kill,
champ. I'm sure you helped.
but our two tanks are all the way up front. I think they actually die here. I think this is a team wipe. And Geb just leaves, yeah.
Double the bills.
That
Speaking of
hurts us,
killing
man.
sprees, we've got one coming up.
Not pushing as a whole is hurting us really bad. It's not the best, that's for sure. It's like in the fights we're keeping them just far enough away where they can't push to finish, but we're getting zero ground from it. Every team fight we fall further and further behind in gold. So I'm sure it's only a matter of time before we do actually get pushed on. Rotate over with this Loki. They're going to be able to grab as many of these as they want.
Someone on the other
Nice, he
team
grabbed him.
got owned.
That was a good grab on the Loki. Loki can hurt us in the fights.
Group up.
We're so split up. I mean, we have one tank on each side of the field here. Loki's getting pinched. Wasn't looking at pushing into that fight, just more or less trying to help the Loki get out. We want to be able to make sure we're using our peel as much as possible. Luckily we did not get pulled into that. Whoever did is dead though. Oh, it's Gab. Luckily it's Gab.
You gonna start getting kills too, or?
Those who tremble before death are paralyzed in defeat.
That's my boy right there. He can frag anyone.
That's unfortunate. Loki didn't keep pushing with us. I figured the Loki would just keep pushing with us. We could have easily killed that cherry.
I must go. You should.
That's so
You
unfortunate.
should probably stop
Oh
queuing
well,
with
what
that
can you
guy.
do?
Don't worry, champ. I'm sure you helped.
Oh, crit. Hit that cherry.
2 for 1.
The cherry hurts. We can't really 1v1 them anymore.
Parole officer is not gonna be.
Your left is under attack. Middle lane. Crack some skulls.
Have to be a little less aggressive, but we did get a decent team wipe. Both our phoenixes are hurt. You know, we're gonna lose the left phoenix here in a second. They might be able to get this, but I don't know if it'll be death free.
Your team has destroyed a middle enemy phoenix.
I think they're sticking around too much. They're waiting for these people to come back up. We need to clear these lanes out. I'm gonna clear this one out just because this Phoenix doesn't have as much health.
The end comes swiftly and quickly.
They're fighting again, so we want to make sure we're up here with them to try and help them as much as possible, especially if this hair is just pushing us.
I don't think anyone's surprised. Someone on the other team got owned.
Cherry's here now, so is Loki. We're dead.
Do
That
not
was.
allow this
Speaking
to
of
be
killing
the end.
sprees, we've got one
So
coming.
unfortunate.
Double the kills, double the bills.
That is very unfortunate for us. This Arachne's doing really good, and this Loki is coming back. They're picking and choosing who they're killing very fast. We're doing the same, we just can't do it as fast. Our team's not as uniform in the attacks. We're getting plenty of kills, which is fine. But it doesn't help if after every team fight all of our damage is dead. so much power. I mean, they do have a lot of health too. I'm trying to think what else we can get, what we can get rid of. We might get rid of our starter here. It's giving us a lot of CDR though. We want to make sure we're keeping that CDR. I don't know, this one's tough. Loki, you can have that. Loki's staying alive a little longer than we are, so we're going to give him the red.
The end comes swiftly and swiftly.
There's the ult.
Death shields her subjects from despair.
Threw the ult down there just so we can use it after the fact. Kind of just backing up here. This is a hard position for us to be in. Yeah, I don't know about this one. Not 100% sure that we can actually come back from this. I didn't realize Loki died. I wouldn't have dropped his gold. Or his yellow. It's a little BM, but that's okay. Want these off the map. I'm gonna try and kind of place a deep ward here. Not that we really need to set up for a fire giant right now, but be able to see them move around a little bit, at least on the left side here. Loki's coming over. He's over here somewhere. I was expecting the Arachne to kind of jump at us there, having our silence ready. Loki's up here somewhere. We should be able to snag this Phoenix again.
Your team has destroyed a middle enemy Phoenix.
Can somebody report that guy?
That's unfortunate.
Someone on the other team got owned.
That was a good Loki pick. We'll take these. Trying to think. We'll probably just wait and use our 3k gold to buy a 3k pot. I don't necessarily think it's best to be up here right now, but I don't want to leave them. It's not super crucial for us to buy the 3k pot, so I'm not super worried about it. feeling as Ares away. I think we die here though.
There, you can frag anyone. Twice the
Yeah.
Do not fear.
We do.
Forgive me, master.
We pulled 3 of them away from the team fight and was able to allow them to kill 2 of them. So I think our death for there 2 is pretty a pretty okay trade.
Worry, champ. I'm sure you helped.
The Loki's still alive somewhere. There's the Loki.
2 for 1.
These are pretty good kills that they're getting now. Being able to clean up at least and having 1 damage dealer alive. They might be able to continue to push if they get the Loki, but I doubt they'll be able to snag. They should just push for the right lane maybe. Looks like that's what these 2 will do. Yeah, I should be able to shred this. That's a good grab. It's gonna be big for us.
I've got your back.
Loki's tanky, but not against the crit. Crit hurts him. We might actually be able to. I don't know. Wall him up now. I was gonna say they might be able to finish it. We just need to work our way up now.
You should,
I don't know if our
you should
team's
probably
actually gonna be
stop
alive
feuding
for us
with
to
that guy.
help. They're playing very
Someone on the
aggressive,
other
yeah.
team
That was a
got
good pick.
owned.
The hair is a good pick. If we get the Iraqi, we might be okay.
Yikes.
Shield will protect from despair.
Brad. Twice the carnage. No mistake.
It's unfortunate that we got killed there. Now such a good grab too. I didn't even realize that Loki got killed.
We take the battle to them.
What hit us really hard there? Yeah, that Titan smack for 700 killed us.
Autobots, roll out.
Wanted to make sure we grabbed that Ares though with how low he was.
Fight to protect humanity.
We are getting closer to the hour mark. We should buy the pot. Should be proactive, buy the pot.
Toast to the death of our enemies.
That's my boy right there.
See if we can
He
get up here in
frag
time.
anyone.
Takes us a long minute to walk all the way up here. See if we can grab someone here. Just focus on killing this
Somebody report
Phoenix.
that guy?
Your team has destroyed a middle enemy Phoenix.
I need to just back up here. Oh, Loki's here now.
I'm gonna be
Yep,
honest,
they
I
turned
don't
that
think
around with
anyone's
the
surprised.
double Loki out there.
You gonna start getting kills too, or? Twice the carnage.
Yeah, I mean, we're doing okay.
Fight to protect humanity.
I think we just need to back up.
Retreat!
Your team has destroyed a right enemy phoenix.
I don't think it's very worth for us to kind of stay and fight this 3v3.
We take the battle to them.
If we can get a pick of someone out of their comfort zone here. He's just going in. Oh my gosh, dude. No one to call it. You're dead for it.
Speaking of killing sprees,
Welcome to
we've
death's
got one
door.
coming up.
Wow. Sometimes being thirsty is not the answer. We might be able to actually just finish this though.
Attack the Titan!
Your team has destroyed a left enemy tower.
Nice. That was good.
Excellent. They will
The Titan got low enough. We did 1,000 damage to it.
Enemy missing left.
That was a very good game for us.
What
In
music
the
do
end, at least.
Cybertronians prefer?
It was a little rough going through, so I guess I can't really say it was a really good game. But, you know, we pulled a win out of something that we probably shouldn't have won. The team overwhelmed them a little bit. We were able to kind of push in and get really good picks at a time. Get the Phoenixes down, which really helped us. Just having the minions in there attacking the Phoenix, or attacking the Titan, kind of helped us win that one, secure it. 50k damage, yeah, that'll do it. Definitely weren't the highest damage on our team, but 50,000 damage will do it. Well, that'll be it for that episode, guys. Hope you enjoyed. If you did, leave a like and subscribe. It helps the channel out a lot, and I'll see y'all next time. Bye.